All right, then. Let's get it underway, then. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin Beyond the Rift episode number 16 with the one and only starring I'm a Cutie Pie. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only friend of the limp dick I will dominate. Joining me today is going to be Skara. Who do we got joining us today? And do you want to introduce our friend who will be joining us for a portion of the show? Well, go ahead. All right, perfect. Glad to have you guys here. Give me that one more time though, Tuesday Chicken. Let me know who exactly you are. What if for the fans? Who exactly are you?
For the fans,
if they love Tuesday Chicken, give me one thing that
basically. Can find me?
No, give me one thing that encapsulates Tuesday Chicken.
Oh, that's a good one.
I got one. Cool.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, you're a cool guy, dude. That's the kind of guy you are.
That's a classic. All right, that's good.
All right, let's get it underway then. We got Tuesday Chicken joining us today because he's one of the lucky few that managed to make it. Lucky, dude. Okay, not lucky. He put his blood, sweat, and tears. He put everything that he had in it to get to the scouting grounds, and he's going to be joining us today because our topic to start off with is going to be about the scouting grounds. So let's get right into it. But before we get right into it, I want to give a shout out to Bloody and Discord, two amazing sponsors that allow us to do the things that we do every single day. And you know what? I'm gonna do one of these right now. Speaking of Bloody, dude, I gotta represent right here, right now, dude, because I hate these stupid ass headphones I got on. I'm putting on the Bloody headset right now. I love these things, dude. And dude, Tuesday Chicken, what's your favorite headset to use?
It has to be what's it called again?
The Bloody headset.
Bloody headset. I'm getting one right after the show.
Tuesday Chicken's joining us. You gotta join us, guys. And dude, shout outs to Discord. We're gonna do a live Q&A after our topics. So do not miss out on your chance to ask us some live questions. But now that we're through with that, let's just get it underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into the scouting ground. And we're gonna start off the topics with scouting grounds. We're just gonna go through the list because they've announced who's gonna be going to scouting grounds. You guys have seen them, right? Sky and Chicken. Wait, what do you prefer being called? Chicken, Tuesday?
I mean, I just changed my name to Tuesday, so I think I'll keep Tuesday.
Okay.
It used to be Tuesday Chicken, but now it's only Tuesday with 2 eyes. So.
All right, so I'll just call you Tuesday Sky. You guys have seen the list of the potential people going. I guess not potential, they're just going, so.
Yeah, they're just going.
Alright, so we're going to start off talking about the ADCs. So we got Deathly, Zaganox, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Shinon, and iKing Vex going to the scouting grounds. So this one goes to you, Tuesday. Since you have to be on a team with them, which ADC would you want to be on your team? Let's just get that underway.
Okay, so I think there's a big gap between Deathly and the other three. So I think Deathly is by far the AD carry I want on my team.
Wait, really? You think he's that much better than all the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing on like really good teams for the past year. He's like the only one here I think who played like some games in NACS, like 1 or 2 I think. And yeah, I think he's really, really good. And he knows how to communicate as well. He's all around a really good player, I think.
Wait, does he have a different name, or has he always been Deathly?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think I saw it. I think he played some games on the team, like 1 or 2. I think like just before the cutout. I think you can't play more than 2.
Okay, and he's always gone by the name Deathly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't play, but I think I saw it like yesterday.
Well, I've never seen his name before because I know Shine On. That guy's been in the scene for like forever. Like this guy has been like trying to get on a team. Yeah, he's been around for a fucking long. I mean, this Shine On is Vincent Vu for the people that are watching that don't know. But yeah, this guy's been around forever. Scar, what do you think though?
Of all these 4 players, there's 2 that stand out to me. One, Zaganox. I play with this guy every single day. In fact, he just killed himself on my stream like 2 games ago.
Oh,
so
nice.
This guy stands out to me the most because I play with him the most. So I'm most interested to see how he does. And KeithMcBrief is the other person with competitive experience. Like he played on. Oh, I don't remember what team he was on before this, but he did play on a team before. But
was he on Zenith?
Yeah, it was on Zenith. He's the person I know the least about, actually. Like, I recognize all the 3 other people, because I play with them a lot, all the time. And KeithMcBrief, I actually don't play with that much. And so, he's like kind of the person.
I've never seen that guy before.
Right. I don't know much about him, but I'm most interested to see if Zaganox can kind of like bring out some good stuff.
Zaganox is my second choice for sure. Like, after Deathly, I think Zag is probably the second best AD carry going.
So how would you rate them, Tuesday? You go Deathly, Zaganox, like.
I think I'd go Deathly first, into Zaganox. After that, Shine On, and last one is KeithMcBrief. That's for me.
Dude, you're already gonna. When you get to the Skyground, they're gonna come to you up.
I know, I'm gonna die.
I heard what you said, dude. You put me 4th. I better hope I'm not on your team. Then I start aiming with double buffs into your lane instantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When we talk about junglers.
I'm ready. Okay.
I'm ready for it too, dude. I got some stuff to say after my last game. But for the ADCs, I mean, as an ADC player, I don't like. I mean, honestly, none of them really stand out to me. So I don't really have like, wow, this guy's so much better than this guy or anything. I feel like they're all the same. I don't really see KeithMcBrief that often. I play with Deathly. I thought Deathly, I gotta be honest, I thought he was like Gosu's Smurf. Like one of the stupid Smurfs that he like name changed. Why did you say oof? That's not like Flame or anything.
No, I just coughed. That was a weird cough, dude. I'm sick right now.
So yeah, you're still sick.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of pressure on Deathly right now.
Yeah,
Gosu Smurf.
No, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know. That's one thing I need to ask you this. Why do people hate that? Like when someone, like if I call someone like a Gosu Smurf or like, is your Rengar better than Night Blues or some shit like that? They always get so triggered at, like what about that's so triggering for a challenger player?
I don't know. I think they all have like kind of a bad rep because I don't know. Maybe besides you, like all the big streamers, like they just like kind of fall and then
this
like,
guy right here, dude. Tuesday, you're coming on you're coming on every week, dude. Tuesday, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I don't know, like the Hydro community is pretty close and like we all talk to each other and yeah, that's pretty big. Like when you compare yourself to like people like Night Blue, Gosu, I think Gosu's pretty good. Night Blue too. I don't know. It's just
nice. Dude,
you called them Night Blue 2. It's Night Blue 3.
Oh, no, wait, did I say that? No, I meant Night Blue 3.
Dude, I like you, Tuesday. You're an alright fucking guy, man. Here,
right, thanks.
But let's just leave it at that. I think the ADC, maybe it'll be a hard fought battle for all these guys, but I don't think that there's that much of a difference in skill. You say there is. But I guess we'll have to see. Let's just move on to the jungles. This is a great top. So we got Wiggly. Tuesday, since you say it's a technical community, tell me if I'm mispronouncing any of their names. Wiggly, okay. Galen, Silas Kroger, Omar God.
I would say it too.
Okay, so I know Omar God is a one-trick Lee Sin. Galen's a one-trick Evelyn. Wiggly, I think all he plays is Olaf. And then Silas Kroger, I think he's a one-trick Zach, but I just played with him and he just told me he's not. So, how would I rate these guys? I have no idea where I would put him because honestly, I wanted to see Tarzan go there. I understand why he's not because he was toxic as hell. Like I'd get in the games with him all the time, and he just flamed the hell out of everyone in the game. So like he definitely didn't deserve to go. But like out of these players, which would you want on your team?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course me. Okay, so I think the best one is probably Oh My God. I think his champion pool fits really well the meta right now. Like he plays a really good Lee Sin and Elise, and we're gonna be playing on 6.21, so the old patch for the week. Right after that, I think it's probably Wiggly. I've been like playing with him for a bit now. He plays pretty much every meta stuff. I think his Lee Sin isn't the greatest, but he can still work on it. There's still some time. Third, I think I'd put Silas Kroger because, like, I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't played with him. I've like watched his stream from time to time, and he's not really talkative. So maybe he talks a lot in games, but I doubt it. So that's why I put him third. And his champion pool is pretty weird too. Like he plays Ikarim and Zach only.
Yeah.
And for fourth, I think I'd put Galen because, I mean, it kind of feels like he only got to a super high challenger by playing Evelyn. Like he used to always be like master jungler kind of, and then just spike to like 1k LP with Evelyn. So
is he an Evelyn only play? Like whenever I play with him, he only plays Evelyn. So I don't know if he's actually capable of playing anything other than Evelyn.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people like that in Scouting Grounds where they play like kind of a lot of champs, but they only climb with one. Like there's a lot. I think like all three mid laners going there, but that's another topic after. But yeah. I think he plays other stuffs, but just not as well as Evelyn.
Well, Scar, what do you think about this star-studded roster?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with Omar God. I actually haven't played with this guy. This is the guy I've played the least with of all the people here. However, I've heard the most good things about. I talked to Link, and I play with Link in the evening sometime, and Link tells me every game he's with Omar God, this guy just goes off. And when I told him that he was going to Sky Grounds, he was really excited. So Omar God is my guy, my jungler to watch for this event. I've heard he's very, very good. I mean,
the games I've played with him, he's got a pretty good Lee Sin. I can't remember if he's ever played anything other than Lee Sin when I've gotten a game with him, but his Lee Sin's it's probably the best one that I play with regularly because
he's really consistent too.
Yeah, it's like. I'm super excited for that, and the other stuff I don't know. Like I actually just don't play with these junglers much. I think I play with Galen the most of the other two, and it's just like I just don't see these junglers. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're boosting or I don't know what's happening. You
haven't played with Wiggly. Wiggly was like at top 10.
I actually just don't play with these players that much, and I play like 6-7 hours. So I've seen Galen a couple times, and I saw Wiggly a little bit, but Silas I actually just saw last game. And before that, I haven't seen for like weeks. So,
that's the only game you saw. The game I just played with them.
Yeah, like that's my most recent impression is the game we just played, and it's like, okay, well, maybe there's some unfortunate things that happened in that game that made it kind of
definitely.
Yeah, just a little bit unfortunate. So I don't know what to expect from everyone else. I actually think that like most junglers, like they're just all mechanically good, and then they just have bad decision making.
I think
comparatively to like what I'm used to. So, like for instance, they may be better than mechanically than some LCS junglers or equal. But when I play with these guys, a lot of the junglers I play with, most of the junglers I play with, don't really know how to control sites or don't really know how to. I don't know. Like if they're not playing champions that can initiate like super blindly, like I think they only understand the jungle itself, but they don't understand like the game or like controlling like areas. So. I'm hoping that a lot of them can learn and come back to solo queue. So, because I like playing with good junglers.
Yeah, I think jungle role is probably the best, like, talented role for this tournament.
Really? You think? Wait, so you're saying you think jungle has the best roster of players?
Wait, what did you say? You kind of cut out. I didn't hear.
I said,
can you turn up your sensitivity, Keith? You're cutting off a little bit.
Okay, here, I got you. So you think jungler is the like I guess, highest skilled players coming into scouting grounds.
Yeah, I think Omar God, Wiggly, and Slaskogger can really show up. Even Slaskogger. I believe in him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I feel like jungle and solo queue is really different from jungle.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't know how competitive this scouting grounds is going to be, but like, I don't know how much these guys play on like teams and like do comms and stuff like that. Cause I mean, a lot of people don't realize like comms is like 90% of competitive, like all the players are the fucking same basically. You need to be able to communicate effectively. If there's no synergy between the jungle, support, mid, and they're all just fucking running around, like jungler's just power farming like he does in solo queue, I think it'll just be a clown fiesta. Cause jungle right now, or jungle on the patch that they're going to be playing on is basically just AFK farm. That's how like Wiggly, I think Silas Kroger, they all just played like Olaf Hecarim and just power farmed for like 10 minutes and then just came out of the jungle and solo killed everyone basically. So I'm not really sure how it's gonna go with jungle role. I mean,
I put Omar and Wiggly the top 2 because I played with both of them on comms and they have pretty good comms. So
okay,
that's why.
Okay, well that's good then. I mean, yeah, I hope that either people can learn how to communicate from scouting grounds, they already go in there knowing how to, and then it can be like some good games. Because if they weren't, it'd be unfortunate. But I guess we'll have to see. Let's go on. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, the last patch, like, really emphasized farming, like, super emphasized farming, especially in solo queue. Like, all the top. I actually think jungle is like an OP role in solo queue. So, like,
oh yeah, jungle's definitely
like
the best.
4 highest LP players coming in, essentially, or some of the 4 highest LP players. And if Tarzan was allowed, he was like the number 1. But I think that's like drastically changing in like the current patch. Like, you have to be smarter to play jungle. Like, you can't just power farm because like denying camps is so important that like I think that. Yeah, I hope they can take away a lot from scouting grounds because the smarter players will you need that kind of brain to play on the new patch, in my opinion.
Yeah, you need that adaptability because, yeah, like jungle before was about just power farming, but now it doesn't really seem like you can just AFK farm. I mean, who knows? Maybe you can and it'll just be the same shit, but we'll see. We'll go on then to mid lane. Oh, geez. Okay, now seeing who you're against, I can see what you meant by RJS D&D God, TuesdayChicken, Strumpist, and Butler Delta. So, for people that don't know, RGS D&D God's basically a one-trick GP. Strumpist, what does he even play now?
Rise.
He just only plays Rise, right? And Butler Delta only plays Anivia. So, I mean, I've seen them play other champions. I don't think they're terrible at other champions, but what do you think about the players that you're going to play against?
Okay, I definitely think, well, I'll be honest here, I don't think Butler Delta should be in the scouting grounds because, like, he literally doesn't play anything else than Anivia and is just going to get banned and it's going to be, like, pretty cringe to play against him mid, but that's just me. And then for the 2 others, I think the 2 others do play other champs, so it's not as bad, but it's still, like I told before, they only claim playing one champ, like playing either Rise or Gangplank for both of them, and you know, when it's like a master player that gets a champion and just climbs with it, he's going to be a master player on. Oh shit! I just muted my mic. I think he's going to be master tier on like all of his other champs. So,
well, do you think that there's a problem with them allowing one tricks? Because people were asking like if one tricks would be allowed. They said, yeah, sure. If you can master one champion, why not?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty big problem for like. I don't know, because as good as like you can look by yourself, you kind of look as good as your team looks, sorry. And with so many one tricks going,
it's gonna make you like real fucking bad. Yeah, if you get on a team with 5 one tricks and they just get banned out, it's just, well, shit, dude, this sucks. Get Galid, fucking Butler Delta, fucking who knows what else.
Bob Jenkins too, top.
Yeah, that might be a problem. I mean, I will say from playing with them, Butler Delta is pretty much like, he's really fucking good at Anivia. So if it doesn't get banned out, I think he can perform. RGS D&D God, I mean,
he has a pretty good Victor. Like, his Gangplank Victor is good. His Twisted Fate too is pretty good. I talked to him pretty often, and he's saying like he's picking up a lot of new champions. So I'm still looking forward to it. But I'm just saying like it's not the ideal for mid laners. I think that like any talent should bring to Scouting Grounds.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
Good though. But...
Oh, pause right there. Who should have gone?
Who should have gone? Okay, I think me, Demonte for sure, with Insanity and Linsanity would probably be the 4 for me. Yeah.
You think? Oh, I talked to Insanity quite a bit, and I know all the people you're talking about. Why do you think these guys should have gone?
I don't know. They're like all the mid laners that plays meta stuff, adapt to the meta well, just overall good. Always keep like on top of Challenger by playing different champions. So that's why I would be looking forward the most to play against them.
I definitely think Insanity should have got. I mean, I was playing with him. Like, I play with him like all fucking day because he basically plays like 12 hours a day. And I made a bet with him. I was like, dude, whoever ends up higher LP like owes the other one like $20. This is when he was like 900 LP, and I was at like 800. I ended up dropping on my main to like 500. He dropped to like 400. Yeah, he dropped to like Diamond 1 or some shit. It was just, I mean, I feel bad for him because definitely if he had done what like a lot of people did and just like camped their accounts, he would have gotten there like 100%. Like he was at like the top 20 or whatever, but he just like kept grinding on that account. And I mean, I don't know much about it. I don't talk to him or anything, but he seems like a kind of emotional guy. So
yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with him is that he's like the type of guy who's like the word tilted goes around a lot, but it feels like. For him, like, there's some days where he plays super well. He's like the king of inconsistency. Cause like, there's some days I lane against him, I'm like, wow, dude, dodging every skill shot, playing a team fight like a monster, like he microed his champion perfectly, really good roams, and then other days I play against him, he got solo killed and he just goes like 07. I'm just like, I don't know which one to expect. So I think like, yeah, he's like the type of guy that I could see being really good in the future, but at the moment right now, like inconsistency, he's probably the most inconsistent mid laner I play against in Challenger, including like all these people. I mean, and the rest of the guys that you want, I actually be really interested to see Demonte. I think he's actually really good.
Yeah, I think
he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't. What else?
It's because all of his Challenger accounts dropped because he went on vacation or something. I don't remember what happened. He had 3 Challenger accounts and then he like stopped playing on them and they all dropped. So he wasn't able to get back up in time, from what I understand. Or I think he actually played in ACS, so it's not eligible.
Oh, I don't think he played in NACS.
Oh, he didn't play? Okay, well, no. I just think he like got all his accounts all decayed, so he couldn't make it back in time. But he's definitely the person who I would probably have looked forward to the most to see how he played. And like with the current roster here with the 4 people, I guess the person who I'm most interested in, I think RJSD and DGOT can play like other stuff. Yeah. Because I've seen him play like the most champion diversity of all the people that are here. I just think it's really funny because I don't know if he's trying to go pro recently, but I remember before that guy was actually one of the worst people to play with in solo queue. Like straight up,
super toxic.
He was super toxic, and it felt bad because like I know Woon, and then like he took Woon's name, or like Woon gifted him the name, so he was like literally the mid laner that had most people come up to me and tell me that they didn't want to play with him, even if he was good or not. But recently he just stopped typing, so he's a lot better to play with. So. I'm glad that he's like trying to be less toxic in game, and I'm interested to see how he'll perform at the Scouting Ground.
I feel like Demonte is kind of the same thing. He's just not really good in solo queue, but like I play against this guy in scrims and stuff, and he's really, really good. I think he just like attitude problem or like tilting problem in solo queue. So yeah.
All right, fair enough. We'll move on then to the support. Ooh, this is a hot one, dude. Support. Yeah, this is. Call me YN. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, so my apologies. Call me YN, Winter, LOL Phil, and JG/Panta TV. I have no idea who the last guy is.
Oh, the last guy is confirmed to be Panda TV. He streams on a Chinese. I wasn't sure which one was going, and so I made the slide before they announced it yesterday. So it's not JJ that's going; it's Panda TV. Oh, it's Panda. Okay, whatever. Don't worry about the T. It's supposed to be a D.
Okay. So I know that Call Me Wyon's basically like a Karma one trick. Winter's Thresh.
You cut off.
Okay, so Call Me Wyon is a Karma one trick. Winter is basically a Thresh one trick. LOL Phil, I don't know what exactly. I guess he's a support main. And then Panda, I don't think I've ever played with this guy, so...
Yeah, I don't even know who Panda is myself.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever played with this guy. I'm playing like 10 hours a day, so... I mean... So let's start off. Tuesday, who would you want on your team?
I would want on my team. I mean, I talked to a lot of AD carriers about it because I don't really know, but I think from AD carriers' perspective, I think Wyon would be the best out of the four. After that, wait, who is it already? It's Wyon...
Winter, LOL, Phil, and
Winter.
Panda.
Okay, it's probably... I mean, LOL used to be mid laner like 4 months ago, and he just switched to support. Like, I played against the tournament against him, and he was mid laner. And like 4 months ago, I think he started changing. So I would probably go with Winter second, and then Panda TV third, and Phil last, since he is...
Do you think that's weird though? People just started role switching to support because they're just like, okay, well, support's the least talented role, so I guess we're gonna just try to get into this. Like, for instance, Panther Dragon was the cutoff guy, the guy who, like, right behind JJ. Panther Dragon is like the next person. I'm pretty sure it's like him or Painless. And JJ used to be a jungler that switched to support, and then Lawful used to be a mid laner that switched to support as well. And so, like. I don't actually play with many of these people a lot. I think Wyon is the best player on here. Like, he's the highest rated, or was the highest rated, and I play with him the most with Winter, I think. But aside from that, it just feels like the support, like, where is the support talent in A?
Wasn't Painless supposed to go? What happened to him? I didn't even...
Oh, God. He actually dropped on both of his accounts. So he made challenges, but... Yeah, he dropped last minute, and he got really upset because I'm good friends with him, so I talked to him about it. But he couldn't make it the cutoff at the very end. And I think that he's probably it would have been really good for him. I think he's better than like maybe half the list here. But
yeah, I would have loved to seen Consensual Clown go. I actually think he's probably one of the best supports.
Yeah, he probably would have been the best support going, I think.
Yeah, I actually think he's a fucking flamer, and again, he didn't deserve to go because he's fucking toxic as hell. But he's dude, when I say people play Janna and just like I'll always tell my support just play Janna and turn your brain off and all that shit. But he's actually really good at Janna, and he's really good at he knows how to use his abilities and make the most of them, and it's oh my god. It's not even something I should be surprised about, but I have this little expectation of supports and solo queue, especially in NA, that it's just you used your ult on Janna to peel for me? Are you kidding me, dude? What the hell? I don't know. I think that these players aren't that bad, but I definitely think support is probably the weakest role going into scouting grounds.
I agree, 100%.
Let's get the top lane. We'll talk again.
Oh, really? Last thing before, I don't see... Wait, is Consensual Clown and Tarzan... I don't think they're that toxic in-game. Isn't more outside of the game?
Whoa!
I mean, Tarzan Tarzan, every time he would get wiggly, he'd basically tell him, you're a garbage fucking jungler, you'll never amount to anything, all that good stuff. Yeah, he pretty much, every time I had him on my team and we were yeah, dude, we're doing well, he'd start he'd be getting ahead of himself, you guys all suck and you're never gonna amount to anything and I hate you all. It's whoa, dude, calm down there a little bit. And I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah, Consensual Clown.
They were both they'd have gone to scouting grounds if they pulled their keyboard. That's just my way of putting it. When I think of people who reformed, they're people who don't flame that much anymore. Remember when I talked about RGS D&D God? He stopped typing as much, and
yep.
he's at the scouting ground. If they had done that 2 months ago, both of them would have been in. But instead, dude, I just remember they're and it's not even they took the ban lightly. They're not just okay, I got banned, in the future it's not gonna happen again. It's Tarzan and changed their Twitter profile to the head of the esport disciplinary division, and then started shit talking him, and they're just their attitude after they got banned is says a lot about the person. And so they could have actually probably made it in 6 months if they didn't do that. But now it's gonna be like, who's gonna want to work with these people if they can't like just okay, they messed up, whatever, dude, shit happens. Everyone's messed up in the past, and they can just like move forward. But it looks like moving on for them isn't possible. So
yeah,
I don't want to say immaturity, but it's just
because I definitely think that
a lot better.
I mean, I can understand why they have an ego, because, I mean, I think Tarzan's probably better than some junglers in LCS, and I think Consensual Clown's definitely better than some supports in LCS, so, like, I can understand why they have an ego, but, yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. I
don't know about Consensual Clown better than some LCS support.
Really? You don't think Consensual Clown, how good do you think he is?
I mean, I don't know, it's hard to say for me, because I'm not AD carry main. So, I mean, maybe he is. I guess you know better than I do.
I don't know. He just has, like, God, I don't even know, man. Maybe I just have, like, such low expectations. Like, he can actually move to dodge skill shots. Like, when I play Ezreal and I have, like, when I play Ezreal, let me give you guys a pro tip. Never aim your skill shots at the AD, because they actually have mechanics. Aim them at the support, and every time they'll fucking face tank that shit. Like, they never dodge that shit, and it's the best way. If you're in even matchup and you're like, shit, dude, this guy's too good. How do I win against him? Oh, wait, he's got a support. Let me just pick on that guy. Like, I don't know. I think that he could definitely replace some players. Maybe I think too highly of him, but yeah, I think again, like if he fixed his attitude, he'd definitely have a chance at going pro.
Okay. My thing on this is it's like I just think it's really strange for me that to hear like master and challenger players have huge egos. I don't understand even where the warrant like it. I can maybe understand.
Oh God, yes. Let me get into this.
Holy shit! Like, come on, man. Like, I'll play. Like literally, there won't be anything said in the game, and they'll just like go off on the other person. Like they'll like flame like all the LCS players. They'll flame like all the other like all the junglers hate each other. Like I don't know what it is. They just do. All the supports talk that bad about each other. I don't know if it's the same for AD and the other roles, but like a lot of and it's just like it just feels like they have like enormous egos, and it's strange to me because it feels like, well, what have you guys accomplished? Like, I would just say, be humble while you're on your way up. Because when you look at like actual pro players, like they're all humble because they know like if this guy is shit talking me, it doesn't matter because like they know they're better. But it feels like the like challenger players in general just have like enormous egos sometimes, and it's like just having to deal with that while playing is like just keep it more low key. Like,
dude, when I had that game we just had with Silas Kroger, dude, where I wanted to go off on him so fucking bad. Cause he was like, Don, you're lucky that you were in the game in its infancy. You would never go pro if you were ever playing other than that. I was like, dude, like Dom's he's pretty good, and he played for like 4 years straight, and he probably could have kept playing if he didn't retire.
He had two offers.
He could have kept playing. Like, there's a reason these players can keep playing. Like, the thing with solo queue players, they don't realize that like individual talent, that shit doesn't matter. Like, everyone's just as good. Like, dude, I'm sorry to break it to you, but just because you get to like fucking 1K LP, that doesn't mean shit. Like, if you don't know how to communicate, like, again, competitive play is like 90% communication. If you can't communicate and you're just like a fucking brick there, just, alright, I'm playing my game and fucking tell me what to do. I need information. Feed me information. It's like, you're dead weight to the team. Like, you need to be able to have some kind of contribution. So, dude, just hearing Silas Kroger just go off, it's like, dude, you haven't even shown that you like can even play competitive yet, man. Come on. I don't know. That's just that kind of stuff. I mean, TuesdayChicken, you play at a challenger. You play like on teams and stuff. Do you ever feel like maybe the players have too much of an ego, or are players willing to learn from each other, or what?
I definitely think there's some players that are willing to learn from each other. Like, me and Demonte talk a lot about stuff. But, I don't know. I feel like, you shouldn't have an ego. Like, we haven't done anything yet. Like, nobody knows who I am. I haven't participated in any like Riot tournaments. Like I don't know. I think I'll have an ego if I actually start doing well and like prove myself on the big stage. For now, like solo queue doesn't mean anything. I agree.
Yeah, just like, I mean, I can understand where they're coming from because I remember when I used to play when I was a young sapling. I had a little bit of an ego, so like I understand a little bit of an ego, so I understand where they're coming from. But like, I don't know. I mean, I guess they'll eventually learn that pro play has a lot more to do with than just solo queue. Like, I don't know. That shit just triggers the hell out of me. It just makes me so, I just want to like rip into them so bad, but it's just like, whatever, dude. I'll just let their ego consume them. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. But we went off on a tangent. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Top lane, dude. Fallen Bandit, Bob Jenkins, TF Blade, Max Strobo. So if you had to have one on your team, I'm gonna assume it's Fallen Bandit, but let me know Tuesday.
Okay, so real quick, I think TF Blade isn't gonna make it. He had some visa issues, and it's now Eyeshadow Eye.
Oh really?
No one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like a Fiora Yasuo only player, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
now he's the new top laner. I think that'd be Fallen Bandit first for me, like you said. After that, probably Max Strobo. After that, I mean, of course, the one trick will be last, and then it's Shadow third, because he plays some champ. I mean, he plays a lot of Yasuo, but he plays a lot of champs too, so plays like Fiora and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that Fallen Bandit's like the best top laner in Challenger, like that's coming up right now. Yeah, like I haven't seen him that much, and I haven't seen like what he's truly capable of, so I'm pretty excited. But I've just heard that he's pretty good. Bob Jenkins, I mean, I don't think he's that bad. I've seen him play other stuff other than Kennen. He's not terrible.
He plays like a decent amount of Lissandra, if I remember correctly.
I think I've seen him play some Riven too. I think his Riven is okay, which is pretty.
Yeah, I've actually seen him play Riven too. Yeah, he just like popped it out like randomly. Like I said, Kennen wasn't even banned. He's like, yeah, I'm not a Kennen one trick anymore. I was like, what the hell, dude? So, I don't know. I mean, Eyeshadow Eye, I think he's a decent player. I feel like
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Is the perfect word for what I was thinking, because he's definitely a player that's like feast or famine, and I'm pretty excited to see how he does. And Max Strobo, I mean, I think he's all right. Yeah, he's a versatile player, so he's probably better than the other two, like one tricks. So
I mean, I think Max used to be like really bad reputation back in the days. Like he used to be really toxic. Yeah, I mean, he's part of the Trobo, so with the Doom Trobo and all these guys. But I think honestly, like I talked to him way more often, and I think he realized that he can actually like do something with League, and he's much more serious about the game. I play with him, like I scrim with him, and I think he's honestly way better than people give him. So, like I honestly even expect him to be pretty close to Fallen Bandit. I think Fallen Bandit's still the first though.
Okay. How good? So how would you rate like the talent of each of these roles? Like where would you say? Would you say that coming into this, AD's the most talented role, or?
Okay, so I think AD and jungle are pretty close to the first, but I'd still give it to jungle first, because maybe it's just because jungle is so important right now on 6.21, and like it's pretty much the better jungler wins the game. So I think it would be jungle first, after that AD, after that top, after that mid, and then support.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, maybe mid is third. I don't know. We'll see how I perform.
Okay, well, my opinion is that the two most talent-deprived roles in North America are top and support. Support, we've already talked about. You know, we have like two junglers, like a mid laner switching to support, and they're able to hit like top 5 support players in a within 2 months, 3 months, and that should say something about their role. When Keith can't tell me like a good support player, and he plays this game like 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. Top lane, it's kind of weird. I actually just think like outside of Fallen Bandit, who showed consistency through multiple seasons, we're talking like just straight like the entire challenger scene. I think Solo is is like actually really good.
Yeah.
And he may be like toxic, but whatever. So he's actually really good. Solo, and then it's like a tier down as Bandit, and then it's
wait,
like
you don't put RF Legendary with Solo? Wait, what do you what's so funny, Tuesday? Wait, I want to know what's so funny, Tuesday. What do you
I don't know. He's like, I don't know. It's just so funny because he's such an emotional player. Like so many games, he just breaks down in my game, and then
you don't like a player that's emotionally invested. Okay, if you had a team, would you want players that were emotionally invested in? You're
kind of cutting out. What did you say?
If you had a team, would you want players that are emotionally invested in League of Legends?
I mean, if we're winning, I guess, but I think players that are like not that emotional is probably way better.
Fair enough.
You can actually learn from scrims and like learn from practice.
Yeah, I mean, RF couldn't even go to this, right? Because he's played on Renegades,
yeah,
right?
Played else, yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think, it's like Solo and then everyone else, essentially. Which, I don't know. I don't think that this should be... It's because, you have such low expectations of your support player, right? Yeah. I have incredibly low expectations of my top lane. My top lane is 0-0-0 with TP up by 8 minutes. I'm like, you did a great job. Like, fantastic. Like... I don't know if it's the same.
Oh yeah, dude. I never
actually have no expectations of my top.
I never expect TPs. I see my top laner. He's got like the wave at the enemy turret, and then he TPs top, and then he just like dicks around while the wave pushes back. I'm standard. Yep, that's good job, dude. You did it. Like I don't expect anything. I don't know, dude. Maybe my view of like solo queue, I'm just too damn toxic, and I just like hate everything or some shit, but like my expectations is just like don't feed and try your best and have fun and I'll be okay with it.
I just think in general top lane has been a talent star role since its inception. Like there's only ever been like a couple players, like maybe like 5 people, I can count them on one hand, which have been like able to be played really well, and on the international stage it's like 2.
Oh yeah, like homegrown talent, like NA top laners is like non-existent.
Yeah,
like,
so when you think about it, like look in Korea, like Smeb's able to hit MVP multiple, like in like the top lane gets MVP like a lot in the seasons of LCK, and in NA, what is it? It's 3 seasons of Bjergsen and like 1 season of like Double It. Like it should tell you something like where all of our talent is. All of our talent is not in the top lane role. And I'm not saying the thing is top lane is such an important role, but it's like I don't have expectations for top lane.
Isn't top lane the most like imported role too, from like everywhere?
I personally, we talked about this last time. I think top's one of the most important. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's jungle mid is tied for first. Then I think it's support, and then I think it's top AD. I think support's actually like the second most important role, second or third, and especially now with the new support buffs. I think support's like a disgustingly important role.
Oh, I meant import, not important. Like import. I thought I said I think isn't the top lane the most imported role?
Isn't it mid? Yeah, there's not the import.
Mid lane is pole belter and 9 other people.
Oh yeah, then, I guess that's true.
And then and then top lane is like it's got like 5 Koreans essentially. Okay. Like, there's Ray, there's Impact, there's Seraph. Yeah, there's people I don't remember. And so yeah, I think that and then afterwards jungle are the most important roles. But yeah, I think just in general, NA talent has never been super high. So I'm really hoping that like people like Max Trovo, Fallen Bandit, Shadow and Jenkins can go off. Actually, I'm hopeful for Jenkins because yeah, I've seen him play other stuff too. He's good, and when I watch him, he's like the person who's really good at being able to flank. Like, and that's what like you have to be when you're a Kennen player.
Yeah, like that shit taught him how to flank. He knows how to do that shit.
He's really good at doing it. I think his TP usage is pretty good. So I'm excited to see how far he can take it. And I think I'm more excited for the top lane prospect than I am for the support prospect. I don't know. But well, actually, shit. Maybe you were right. Maybe support is the worst. The worst at this scouting round. All right, but you're right. Now that I think about it.
And to be honest, I think, I don't know, like, out of the 4 top laners, the one I won the most on my team is probably Bob Jenkins, if Kennen isn't banned, because this guy is always super consistent, so we'll see how he does.
Oh yeah, his Kennen's so fucking good.
His Kennen is disgusting.
So good.
So good, yeah.
Well, so what do you think about scouting grounds? Do you want to see more of this? Do you think it'll actually foster, like, more talent from NA, or do you think it's just going to be a one-off, like, hey, we're just doing this shit and it's just...
I would love to have a lot of expectations from it, but I think at least this year it's like kind of a test year. I think they want to do it more, but like I've talked to people and like we addressed the one trick subject, and they said like we're gonna let it go this year and see how it goes. So I hope it's not too much of a like test experience this year, so it we can actually like join some teams and stuff like that. But I don't know. I want to be hopeful. We'll see, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of LCS coaches. There's a lot of LCS pros going there. So it's, at least
I know
it's going to be a lot of exposure.
CLG is going. So you should be happy. I know the two people from CLG you want to be going are going. Like it's going to be an awesome experience, honestly. Like I can't wait.
Yeah.
So your expectations for going are like you're just keeping them low?
Yeah, I'd rather keep them low.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that something comes from this. Like, dude, I mean, the most hilarious thing is, like, the people at solo queue that, like, I had, like, Gillen. I talked to Sky about this. I had him on my team, dude, and we just kept getting people that were like, hey, good luck in scouting grounds really means a lot, dude. You're gonna fucking do a great job. Good luck.
I was so confused.
Yeah, like, people, like, downplay this shit a lot, but honestly, like, I mean, if someone can prove themselves and do, like, something, I mean, I agree that this is going to be definitely a rough year because you're only as good as your team, you're right. And if you just get like one tricks and they get banned out, I mean, you're not going to have much of a showing at scouting grounds. But I hope that Riot keeps doing this because definitely it's a great way to promote like talent in NA. And honestly, there's not enough like promotion of it because how long have you been trying to go pro Tuesday?
I think I'm one of the like new, the most upcoming one, like new one. I think there's some people that have been in challengers for like 3 years now, like the Mountains and stuff. But for me, I started, I think a year and a half ago. I was like high diamond, so I only got into the challenger scene this season.
Oh wow!
And yeah, I think I improved a lot from it. But that's true. Like we have 0 tournaments. I think EU has like tons of tournament everywhere to like promote talent, so I'm really glad NA is doing this.
Because you say you play in tournament, like what tournaments do you like? Do they get like what are the tournaments?
Okay, well I played 2 tournaments this season. So it's like ICL, which is I don't know if you know about it. It's a little league with like 3K prize pool.
I think I watched it. Like RJS played in it, right? Like he had a team. Yeah. I think I watched some of that. Yeah.
I played ICL and I played DreamHack Montreal, I think 2 or 3 months ago. So that's the only 2 tournaments I played on. I mean, I played in. That was like actually with good people, like challenger people.
Yeah, because I think that the biggest problem with NA is there's just like, I mean, yeah, they have like the challenger scene or the challenger series to get into the LCS, but I feel like that's the only thing people know about to like watch up and coming players like come up. What do you think about it, Sky? Because you've played in the Challenger series. So.
I hate the Challenger scene. I think it's terrible, and I think until Riot does sweeping changes to the scene, no one's gonna want to join it. So the way that Challenger series or the way that you build teams, you should build teams around veteran players and new talent. So veteran players will guide the talent to work together as a team, as well as give them experience on how to do comms, all this stuff. And you can supplement this with coaching and analysts, all that stuff. But what ends up happening is all the veteran pro players decide that they don't want to do Challenger because it's just a waste of their time. Because it's really volatile, super like just terrible to play in. Like everyone, literally, I always say this, like Matt from Liquid is like, yeah, the Challenger's like the ghetto. So like, when you, it's really hard. Like when you get in there, you need to get out. And a lot of people just don't even want to get in and try. It's not, it takes the hustle away from players who want to try to keep going pro. I think that, yeah, it needs a lot of work. And so because of that, it's also really hard to develop talent because none of the experienced players or coaches want to coach Challenger unless there's a lot of money in it because it's just like, shit, they can just stream or they can just do something else.
I feel when you hear that and your goal after scouting grounds is to get into a challenger team.
Yeah.
What have you heard about? Because you say that challenger players talk a lot with each other. What have you heard about? What have you heard about the challenger scene?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't heard about it that much. Like, all I see is just the games being played every week, and I just look forward to it because there's a lot of viewers. So I want to like prove myself and like starting to get known. Like to me, it doesn't seem that bad, but all I've heard about it is like super bad. So
that's all you've heard is just like terrible shit. You haven't like no one's been like, oh, Challenger scene, that stuff. I love it, dude. I could play in this. Fuck LCS. I just want to be in Challenger scene.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. No.
Okay. Hey, I mean, I just gotta ask, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know what Riot's plan is to like help promote like NA talent, but hopefully they do a lot more of these. I feel like if they do something like this, they'd have to do it a lot more often than just once a year. But
I think just having the ladder means something is so important. Like everyone like makes fun of the jackets, and I make fun of the jackets, dude. People are like, I want to be warm and winter, right? But it actually made so many people cared about the ladder. I was so happy because I played in the last month. People were like bloodthirsty to the point where like people who I knew were toxic like turned toxic because they wanted to win so badly. And I think that like that, as long as there's like that level of motivation or that for players, I think that like the medallion, if there was like more tiers of challenger, people took the ladder more seriously, it would incentivize a lot of people to actually try more in solo queue. And I think that naturally would bring like everything starts at the very bottom. So it's like, okay, they fixed the ladder first. People are motivated to play the ladder. People are going to get better because everyone wants to play the best. From there, then they fix the challenger scene. It's a wild, wild west in there. It needs like restructuring in some way, shape, or form. And then that's how talent gets grown from the very bottom upwards. And so I'm at least happy that they're addressing the challenger stuff. And I'm hoping that there will be more of that next year and more of the scouting grounds next year as well.
I mean,
besides the win trading at the end of the season, I really enjoyed the last day or like the two last day of it because everybody was like super try hard, trying their best. There wasn't like too many trolls. So yeah, like if this can be like that the whole year, then I think it's gonna be much easier to find talent and to just the ladder means something and not NA LUL.
I mean, do you think that there is like a lack of people just caring about the ladder?
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, especially back in the days where you could just keep your rank and like AFK for like 10 days, and play one game, and then AFK for 10 other days. That was like really troll. But now I think it's much better with one game per day. But it's still needs some work, I think. But they're in the right way, I think.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I hope that they incentivize it more because I play that shit every day too. So hopefully they do something more with it. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the upcoming combine that you will be attending?
No, I mean, hopefully it's going to be streamed so you guys can see it. I
think it's only going to be on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, at least there's that. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I talked to people from Riot. I heard great things, so, yeah, I can't wait. I'm leaving on Sunday, so.
Hey,
awesome.
Good luck Tuesday, and I hope
Thanks.
Whatever it is. Did you want to join a challenger team? You said I'm gonna top that. I hope you get in an LCS team, dude.
Oh.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you two questions before we go though with you. First one, which team would you want to join if you could get into an LCS team?
And obviously DSM, they have the biggest fan base.
So you'd want to dethrone Burger King?
Oh yeah,
and take his spot.
Yeah, maybe when he becomes washed up. But for now, I don't think I'm anywhere close.
Well, okay, you say that. Who do you think you could? I don't want to put you on the spot, but who do you think you could go head to head with?
So bad. Holy.
Well, if you had to go head to head with someone, who would be the player in NALCS that you'd want to wager your chances of getting on a team with?
I think it'd be either from Phoenix One or Uhi, CLG.
Wait, you think
either Pyrian or Uhi?
Wow, you think you could beat Huni or Pyrian?
I mean, I don't think I could beat them, but I'm just saying like, out of all of them.
Alright, I respect that, dude. I respect that. That you guys spunk, dude, and Spunk is what you need to get places. So, good luck to you, Tuesday. If people want to find you, where can they find you, Tuesday?
I'm pretty active on Twitter at Tuesday_LOL, and I stream. But when I stream, I'll post it on my Twitter. So.
All right.
That's about it.
You heard the man. Go to Tuesday's Twitter right now. Give this man a follow. He's gonna be North America's next Burger King. I promise that.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Dude. Tuesday, thank you for joining us, and good luck in your combine, my friend.
All right. Thanks for having me here.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace, dude. All right, we'll be doing a short little transition screen while we get on our next special guest, the one and only KeithMcBrief.
Ooh.
Let me go ahead and see if this man is available at the very moment that I'm going to be calling him right now.
I'm slowly dying.
Hey,
Nice! You got a full picture of Keith too.
Yeah, we got a giant picture of the one and only. So let me send in the call.
Dude, I don't know if you guys have seen Keith recently. That guy is jacked. That guy is built.
Hey, I'm pretty
He's
jacked
been working
too, dude.
out.
Hey, I'm pretty jacked too, my friend. Send in the call over right now. The call has been sent. KeithMcBrief is responding right now. KeithMcBrief has responded. Perfect. KeithMcBrief will head on over.
Soon.
Hello?
Hey, buddy. You want to hop on the Discord, my friend?
Oh.
Yeah, you know the business. You know how it goes.
Oh, here we go.
That's hey, how's it going?
Wait, what the hell?
What are you doing, dude?
Hey, hop on the Discord or I'll meet it on Skype.
Okay.
Yeah, you just meet on Skype too. Hey, the one and only KeithMcBrief, ladies and gents.
Hello?
Hey, you're coming in loud and clear, my friend. You ready to get this underway? Dude, nothing much. We're gonna do our quick little Scar. Tell these people about. We got a first take. What's the first take, Scara?
Yeah, we're doing first take. First take is our first impression on sensitive topics, or maybe just like recent topics that everyone wants to know about. Today, our first take will be about, and Cutie, you can introduce the topic.
The new preseason. I know my man KeithMcBrief is out there grinding it, getting ready for the LCS season. KeithMcBrief, let us know, what is your first take on the new preseason?
It's actually so weird. I played like a good amount of games yesterday, and the plant thing looks pretty funky.
Wait, do you hate the plant? Do you hate the plants?
It's just funny to see, like, the blast plant, like, wow, I can get over this wall. They're like, holy shit. Actually, the healing one is pretty nice for mid lane. So you just walk around the river and you can, like, get half your health.
Oh, the healing one's nice for bottom too, dude. I go and grab that shit. I eat that shit up. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then the scouting one sounds pretty good. It's also a sweeper, so.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but I don't know. The Talon, Talon is so, I don't know what to think about that champ. He just freaking hops everywhere. You can't catch him. He just kills you. I've seen that champ pop the fuck off or just shoot his ass off, so it's weird.
You think Talon's pretty good though with this change?
Depending on the player who plays it, yeah.
Scar, what do you think about Talon? I think he's all right. I'm pretty indifferent. You think he's good?
I think him, Fizz, and Kha'Zix got the best of the rework.
Oh, Fizz is disgusting. I hate that shit
maybe
now.
Rengar. I don't know. Yeah, Fizz. Every time I get hit with Fizz, I'm like, what is that damage? What on earth? The grip range of the Max Shark, it's so big, and it does like your health bar.
Yeah, I played a game of Fizz. My ulti did 1,500 damage. I one-shot the AD without even hitting him. I just threw the fish at him.
Your overall AP ratio is 4.5. I don't think I've ever... There's not a single champion in the game who does that. Like, it's just disgusting. I think only if you go off, it's disgusting. So I think those three were the big winners of the assassin rework. But I feel bad for ADs right now. Do you guys feel like your role is awful? Because top, jungle, and mid lane are so bored of their roles, they're all choosing only assassins. Like, I'm seeing, like, top lane Talon, top lane LeBlanc, like, top lane, like, Echo, every single game. And you have zero front line, except for your support. And so you guys, I feel bad for ADs because until everything kind of, wears off, the novelty effect wears off, you guys just get mauled every game, actually. I don't know if that's...
I don't know how Keith's opinion on this. I'm pretty indifferent to the Assassins, honestly.
Oh, you cut off?
I said I'm pretty indifferent to the Assassins, honestly. Like, they don't really... I mean, they're annoying, but it's not like... I mean, what's more annoying, a Talon or a Syndra that just fucking flash R's you? Like, I'll take my chances with Talon, dude, every time. Like, I don't really care. The biggest problem I have is that, like, the lethality changes kind of make some champions not that great anymore. And I don't like the lethality changes. I don't like that Ma now, instead of giving armor pen, gives a cooldown reduction, which is kind of worthless for a lot of champions that built it. And I don't know. I'm pretty indifferent about the Assassins, but there's other things that I don't really like. What do you think?
The thing that makes AD so bad now is the fervor change. So I think what it used to be with max stacks, you would get over 120 bonus damage on hit, but now it's you need to stack it 10 times and you only get 60 AD. So this feels the worst on Ezreal and Lucian. I played it right as a new patch came out. I just thought, what the hell? Why don't I do anything? So
yeah, that shit feels pretty bad. Dude, and they try to bait you too by saying that, yeah, you get AD now, so it helps your scaling. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to try it out. And then it's like, wait, shit, I don't do any damage with my auto attacks and the scaling's worthless because I have a 0.5 ratio on my abilities. Yeah, the fervor changes definitely are not that great. What do you think have you tried out Twitch yet?
Oh, I tried out Twitch.
Do you like the change? I love the change. I think it's so much better than how it used to be.
So the queue is way longer than it used to be, and that feels good. The only problem is, I think Twitch was stronger with Ghostblade, but you can't go it anymore because lethality is so bad.
Yeah, he was definitely stronger with Ghostblade. Yeah.
You think he's stronger? Well,
I think he was definitely stronger with Ghostblade. 100%. Ghostblade on him gave you an early game. Now you do you don't have an early game, so.
Do you run Warlords?
I run Warlords, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I go Warlords.
That sounds about right.
I
probably go BS Sword into Hurricane, and then IE.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's just been I preferred Yomu's because you just two-shot people once you bought it.
Did you guys actually think Yomu's was healthy for the game, though? From my perspective, that shit needed a nerf 100%. It's the only armor pen item in the game that doubled your armor pen for absolutely no reason, and the active was such short cooldown and so effective. I needed that item.
I mean, as an AD main, I'm pretty sure AD players were the only one building it in the meta. So I loved it. I didn't think it deserved a nerf. There weren't any assassins being played at the moment, so it was pretty much just Jhin and Lucian running around with Yomu's. So I loved it. I don't think it deserved a nerf. I can understand why they nerfed it because Jin's fucking stupid with Yomu's, and yeah.
I think at the bare minimum, why does the item give you 20 armor pen? Or why did it give you 20 armor pen? No other completed armor pen item gave you 20 armor pen. And it was just oh, well, we'll just throw it on. Because, Yomu's is a nice item. And then now they nerfed it so it only gives you would have been
gives you 20 lethality, dude.
30 lethality. So it's more, but it's not double, which is great. And then they gutted the attack speed, which I thought was maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but now you get out of combat move speed.
Oh, I actually think it's so weird. I thought Duskblade wasn't super good for assassins now. It's okay, but I think of it as an AD item now.
Wait, you think Duskblade now is an AD item?
Have you tried Duskblade recently? I feel
it's fucking awful. Do you know what it does?
Yeah, it gives you true damage if you come out of
stealth or whatever. Yeah, you come out of line of sight, but you get it for 4 seconds.
You just go in the bush and you harass me. I don't know. When I was playing EMF, I thought it was a great item, but maybe that's just because EMF is
yeah. But it's I don't know what the number is, but it's 50 damage plus 200% of lethality. So unless you stack lethality, which I don't know any chance.
Won't do anymore.
Yeah.
I guess it's not that Yomu's is really bad.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think of the lethality change? You think Jhin and Lucian, RIP, you think they're just going to go the Essence Reaver?
You cut off for a sec. What'd you say?
You think Jin and Lucian are going to have problems now with the lethality change, or do you think it even matters? They're just going to go Essence, right?
Well, for sure you have to go crit build.
Yeah.
I think it's really bad to go armor pen on those two champs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Lucian is fucking dead right now because you have to go crit build and the fervor nerf. But Jin is probably okay. Yeah, you still go Deathfire, and I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think, like, people were like, Jin's fucking I don't think it mattered to Jin. Like, that champion's so stupid. Unless they actually nerf him, I think he's always going to be played. And, like, yeah, Li Xian, I mean, he was having trouble before, but with this nerf, like, without fervor, that champion is just, that's just worthless.
So bad.
Yeah.
Wait, well, let's move on a little bit. I think the assassin update was like a joke because rather than the assassins getting much stronger, I thought the support itemization is absurd now. Like, I don't know if it's just me.
Wait, absurd.
No, I think supports are going off right now. Like, just crazy stuff. Like, when I talk to supports, people are like, just ban Alistar this game. Like, Battlefrost just told me to straight up ban Alistar because he thinks that, like, I don't know, he thinks that, I think Alistar's super good.
Alistar is really good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like, melee support seems so strong with the Colossus.
That shit is stupid. How did that thing get out of PvE? Like, who the fuck plays on PvE where they couldn't tell, like, getting, like, 50% of your health as a shield is not balanced? Like, that thing, that's 100% gonna get nerfed.
Yeah, like, not only that, like, the new Locket shields for 650 base, not including the wind speakers, and whatchamacallit, Redemption has 5,500 range. It's an AoE summoner spell heal. Also does 10% max true damage, and it wave clears, which the last two things, the two things don't even need to be on the item for it to be effective. Like, I just feel like support's got, like, everything they should want in this rework. Supports are great now. I think the effectiveness of supports not doubled, but like increased by like a decent amount to the point where I think this should have been called like the support patch rather than the assassin patch.
What do you think of
me? What do you guys think?
What do you think, Keith? Because I think everyone getting shields. Yeah.
Well, I think what's stupid is I don't know why Redemption should be cast while you're dead. Like, why? It doesn't make sense.
Wait, I think that's so cool, dude. The thing is, I thought with Redemption, I was reading it. You know how awesome it'd be if like 5-man you get wiped at like Baron, and then everyone sells their item, and Redemption's the Baron to kill it, and then just like steals it and wins the game. Like
what the hell? Can you do that?
They made it so you can't buy it while you're dead and use it. Yeah, but can you imagine what kind of play? Like, I'm telling Riot Games, you have the potential for like the most awesome item. Like, your mid laner dies early in a team fight. The fight's going, like, you're losing it. No one's gonna win. The fucking game's over. He sells all of his items, buys Redemption for his last dying breath move, redeems your team, wins the team fight, and you win the game. That shit would be ridiculous, dude.
Holy shit.
That's so abusable.
Yeah, it's
season.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous though. But yeah, I think that the items, it's a little, I don't know why they gave everyone like plus or 10% like shields and heals, cause that shit's just gonna be, it's gonna get disgusting. Like, I haven't seen Soraka, but I heard that she's just like a disgusting champion right now.
No, if you've seen Karma recently, like, just see how many shields she could throw on the team. It's like Locket plus her ulti E is like 1,000 right there. Plus Redemption is like another 600. It's actually just like nutty. Like, I don't know. I just feel like supports right now. I already thought support was the second or third most important role. Probably the third most important role, and it just moves its way up. I think support's so good. And if you want to carry right now, if you're a support player, you should be so happy because not only did the new support items open up some versatility options for melee supports, it also just made supports in general stronger.
Yeah, I think all melee supports will come back. I was doing a smoothie like yesterday, and you just play like Nautilus, any melee support that could activate the new mastery, and it's just too good.
Yeah, it's just like, because if you have a guaranteed engage, and that guaranteed engage procs Colossus, like, you can't trade against the guy because he has like a 5,000 health shield, so it's just like, well shit dude, I guess I gotta run away, but this guy's beating on me the entire time, so I think that Mastery is going to get nerfed 100%. I mean, what do you guys? You think it's going to get nerfed?
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
My initial patch preview was like, this is like old Grasp and old Thunderlords and old Fervor. This will get nerfed instantly. Like, it's going to go down to like 5% or 4%. I can already tell. It's at 7% right now.
Wait, you think it's going to... Wait, I think the problem is that it procs on every champion nearby. So, like, if you go into a 5-man team fight and you land a CC on one person, as long as there's 5 people around, you'll get, like, a fucking 5,000 health shield.
That's why I'm not nerfing the base value. I'm nerfing the percentage that multiplies based on how many people are nearby. It starts at 7% and goes up to 35%. So, and I'm just like, okay, that's insane. So, I wanted them to nerf it down to like probably 20% at the most. And even then, I'm just like, that's still pretty good.
How did I get through testing? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who the hell plays on PvE where that shit's like, well, this doesn't seem that bad, dude.
Like, especially like for champions like Zac, which like you're gonna get the shield. Like Zac, it's like guaranteed with your kit to get the shield. It just adds extra damage. Like it's even worse than the old Strength of the Ages, which is super abusive because it's guaranteed more than 300 flat health in every team fight. So I'm just like, they need some explaining to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a very questionable move by Riot Games on that one. Hey, you got any other things with the preseason, Keith, that you're liking or hating?
I saw something weird on Reddit the other day. It was like a pink ward video where like you place like a Shaco box and you put a control ward, but it like teleports. You guys see that?
No, what are you talking
like
about?
Some super big, but I don't know. But no, that's nothing else. You just move on.
All right, Scary, you got any other problems with the preseason?
Nah, this is something where I need to play more. I'm still trying to work out what champions are good, but all I know is I'm playing Ivern and I'm building redemption and full support items on Ivern, and it feels great. So. Oh
yeah, I've been having so many Iverns in my games that just go.
I think the champ is great, actually super good, and people just sucked at him before. But
I mean, I don't think they sucked at him. It's just like he's disgusting now. Like the itemization choices that he has are just like.
Yeah, I think he can build anything he wants: tank, AP, support, whatever, and then he's just like great.
Yeah, I agree with that. This preseason, it gets the thumbs up for me. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go on to the next thing though. So next topic. Oh, this is a great one. Sky, you come up with the topics. Great one on this one. America's fucked. Which country do we go to next? So I gotta ask, cause Skara came up with this topic. Skara, who did you vote for?
What? Oh, I didn't get back to register in time to vote, so I actually didn't vote for
So
anyone.
Skara didn't vote. Great job. KeithMcBrief.
I'm like a terrible person.
Yeah, who did you vote for? Did you vote?
I didn't vote.
Okay, so no one here voted. So we're doing a great fucking job already. So this country's fucked because none of us are voting and we're all fucking basically useless. So where are we gonna move to? Where do you guys want to move?
The obvious choice is Canada, but I've always liked to see the UK. I think. Yeah.
My first choice is Korea, 100%.
Yeah, I'd pick Korea too.
The food's good. You get 7 ping. You can. Best practice environment. It's just all you want as a pro. It's the best.
Dude, I can agree with you. I remember when we boot camped in Korea, that shit was probably like the best experience I ever had. Like, I loved the food. I didn't love the environment because we stayed at like a fucking, it was pretty shady where we stayed, but I love the food. I love the food. I love playing the game. I love like the competition. I'd go to Korea 100%. Scar, you chose the fucking UK. What the hell?
Dude, come on, man. I like to spice it up a little bit. I think Canada was the obvious choice. You guys like Korea. I kind of wanted to try out Europe.
Scar, you're a loser. We're just going to move on to the next topic.
Who says that?
Riot Games. Okay, next topic. Riot Games is a gigantic front for a jacket company. How many Challenger jackets did you secure? So let's start off. Scar, how many jackets did you get?
I only got one.
Great. Fantastic job. KeithMcBrief, how many did you manage to snag?
I barely got myself a good 3 jackets.
You barely got it? Were you grinding the last minute to get the last account?
The very last hour, I had to play a game, otherwise I would demote to Master.
Oh,
and then I won, I was in Challenger, and if I won 30 seconds later, I would have demoted to Master. I just made it in time for the promotion thing. So it was like, really close.
Hey, that was worth it though. For 3 Challenger jackets, man, I'd risk it all. I managed to secure myself 4, but let's go on to what do you think about the Challenger jackets? How do you feel about them? Because I mean, you're a pro player, so you'd probably know. Do you feel like solo queue became a lot better because of the Challenger jackets? Do you feel like it made the environment a lot more you wanting to play it?
Not really. I found solo queue to be pretty damn toxic still, or maybe more toxic than usual, or maybe it was the meta that.
It was definitely more toxic than usual. Oh yeah. Getting you didn't like getting rammed by Olaf and Hecarim 24/7.
Oh, I really enjoyed it, dude. It was like I would not have it any other way.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that, dude.
Wait, I have a question for both of you AD players. So we've kind of experienced a solo-only Challenger for quite a bit of time. Do you think that being able to duo would like make you guys enjoy Challenger a lot more?
I definitely think. The thing is I mean, I don't know how Keith's opinion of like Challenger supports are. There's no one good in Challenger that plays support. Like everyone that I play with, I'm just like, holy shit, dude, like you're really good at support, and I don't think that I'm that much better, but like I got a couple of tips for you, like, and I would appreciate if you followed some of my advice that I give you. But Keith, what do you think? Like I solo queuing can be painful sometimes, but yeah.
Dude, you fucking nailed it. I just get some autofill supports. It's just like, okay, I can't do anything in this game. Let's go next, please.
Yeah, like it's the most tilting thing too, because as a streamer, like I mean, I don't want to be like, well, shit, dude, this guy's I got a fucking like Riven main that's playing like Thresh, and he's trying to land like the Mad Life skill shots. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's just like, oh, dude, I mean, this is okay. We're just gonna. Ooh, he missed that hook. Oh, he missed another hook. Oh, he missed the. Actually, I just want to go off on a tangent. You don't know how many Threshes I get that miss Flay. Like, that is, I don't even consider that skill a skill shot, and they still manage to miss that shit. It's just like, God, it just makes me want to just, you know, get down, dude. Get down and dirty, but I just can't do it.
It's awful. So bad.
Yeah, it can be frustrating. I mean, do you think you're gonna find yourself playing more solo queue now that it's more like solo oriented and you can't duo, or did you prefer it when you can duo?
I actually liked it when it was duo queue, but as an AD player, as a pro AD player, you'd want to do with your support. Like, you're gonna want to build synergy with supports outside of scrims, you know. But now you can't do that. You have to like deal with autofill supports or like really bad Challenger random supports, and it's not optimal, I'd say.
Very, very good phrasing on that. I find myself saying that all the time. That was a suboptimal play by that guy, dude. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I mean, as an AD player, maybe I'm just fucking a diva and I'm whiny as hell, but like, dude, yes. Some of the games that I get with like some of the supports, it's just like, well, shit, I guess well, shit, I guess this is over already. It was a good play, guys.
So wait, next season, if they open up duo queue for Challenger, but they make it only so that you can duo, if you're AD or support, you can only duo with the other person in your lane. Would that be okay?
I think it could be abused, but I'd be okay with it, yeah. I don't see a problem with it. Like, okay. It would.
So you can duo with the bottom lane. If you're a bot lane player, you can duo with a support or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could only duo if you're bottom. I don't think it'd be that much of a problem. I think it could be abused, but I don't think it'd be that much of a problem.
Yeah, I don't think they can enforce that either. Now that I think about it, it'd be like Bjergsen and like whatchamacallit Sven get in, and they'll just be doing like AD and support.
Oh no, it'd just be Yeah, it just be give me mid lane, dude. You just fucking go queue up for AD and support, and it's like, hey, someone else play this shit. I'm going middle. So
you keep cutting off, man. Bring yourself back.
Hey, I'm coming right back, dude. And we're coming right back with the next topic. Overwatch. Wow. Scar, you went all out with these topics, dude. Overwatch recently announced a brand new league to launch in 2017. Does this have any effect on League? What did they announce?
The new Overwatch League is, I don't know exactly the specific details, but I was told that essentially it's 9 spots and it's based on cities. So they're gonna fly everywhere, like the NBA or like whatever other sports. They're gonna fly into each city, and if you buy a bid, which no one gets a bid, by the way. If you're TSM, if you're Fnatic, you don't get a spot guarantee. You have to bid for it. And the bids start at a minimum of a couple $1 million. I don't know exactly how much. And on top of that, you have to build an arena that seats at least 3,000 people, from what I understand.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yes, and they're going to be selling I think they're going to be selling broadcasting rights at all. It's like a fully fledged crazy ass deal.
Wait, so the bids have so if no one wants to do it for $5 million, it's just, well, tough luck, dude. Guess we're just not doing this shit or what?
No, they're not. It's not I already know people are fighting for spots right now. There are big orgs that are fighting for bids for certain cities right now, I think.
Wait, is Overwatch actually that big?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're gonna try to make it that big, and that's what I'm saying. This is a completely different style league that's the first to appear of its kind in esports. They're making it citywide, based around cities, and you will fly to cities to compete in this league. And each city has to have a guaranteed arena that the person who buys the spot has to build. So it's not just they need to spend a couple million for the bid. They need to also spend a couple million for the infrastructure for their city to be able to accommodate fans.
What the hell?
Wait,
people are doing that?
Yeah, people are gonna pay money for this shit.
A waste of money. What the hell?
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, okay, so Sky, you picked this topic. Do you think that people are gonna? I mean, you say people are gonna do. Do you think fans are gonna be this is gonna blow up? Is this the future?
The way I see it is that for any other company, no. But for Blizzard does the whole brand marketing, and they do it very well. You know Blizzard, it's oh, you want a custom skin for Hearthstone? Well, come join us at our recent Overwatch League in your city, and you can have a free skin, And so I think that they have the ability to flex their brand and create people, create hype. I think anyone else that it's going to be really hard. But
you don't think Blizzard, Riot Games could do? I feel if Riot thought this was
Riot could do it for 100%. I'm just saying this is a completely different style. Something that is very more similar to other sports, more physical sports. And so I'm surprised by what I heard about it. And I think that Blizzard is really pushing for esports to be on their resume. They're saying that we're a company that's going to create games and create esports. That's their push. And this is their big front because they announced a HOTS League earlier before this, and Hearthstone's already doing fine competitively. I think that they're gonna just try to incorporate everything, and that this is their big push. I think HOTS, the original HOTS, when they hired a bunch of production for HOTS, all this kind of jazz a couple years ago when HOTS first came out, and that was all just a test production for the real gem, which was Overwatch. I think that they were just biding their time, failing a lot and learning, and then now that Overwatch is here, Overwatch is going to be their big gem, their star diamond, and I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off, but I think if even if it's just marginally successful, it's very, very good for League. Because with the more competition there is, it's always better for the consumer, which is us. So I'm very happy to see this happening, and I'm hoping that because of this, Riot, starts doing more revenue sharing with the team, starts, pimping out their stuff more. I think as spectators, we can only expect the best to happen from this kind of stuff.
This just sounds terrible.
It sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah, maybe my small P brain just can't understand it or some shit, but I mean, Keith, do you watch Overwatch or do you play Overwatch?
It's like not. I barely play Overwatch. It's just something like I play with my friends that invite me. Like, hey, you want to play Overwatch? Yeah, but not really.
Do you watch it?
I don't watch it either.
Yeah, like
no, I heard there's like no strategy to it. You just group up and team fight. That's just what I heard.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, dude, Blizzard, if you want to sponsor me to be an Overwatch player, I'm not saying that your game's garbage, but like, I just feel like there's no like anything. It's just like people just ulting 20, it's like group up ulti. Like, I don't know what the meta is right now, but I used to watch it and it was just like Lucio, fucking Reinhardt, just like running, alright, ulti, move speed, everyone run in, just fucking bulldog. Like, it was kind of brainless to watch that shit and spectating it, like spectate clients it's like impossible to catch what the hell's going on. It's like, I was watching it recently and Genji pops his ulti, he takes out like the sword, he starts he gets killed instantly, and then you just see him drop out of the sky and die, and it's just like the announcers are, oh my god, Genji bringing out the dragon sword, oh he's dead. It's like, oh, that was cool. Yeah, and you can't see anything other than the Genji just like falling and dying, so it's just like, I don't know. I mean, Overwatch. Scar, what do do you watch Overwatch at all or no?
I've watched a very little bit of their World Cup. I thought it was okay. I think, yes, it's super hard to follow, but I think the meta will slowly develop. I think that's actually Korea destroyed everyone, by the way, in the World Cup. Like, actually, Korea like is dominating the.
I heard Korea wasn't even that good. I heard Europe was better.
No, they're really good. Like, they're super good. Yeah, I think a European team beat Korea's top team recently, but Korea is like got crazy good teamwork. And I mean, it's not a big surprise, you know. But I think that there are really unique aspects of competitive play that are good, and I think that it's just that the spectator client is terrible. So spectating that game is almost impossible. It's not like CS:GO where it's like you can tell what's going to happen. It's like you need a better spectator client or something different to be able to look at that game very clearly. And I think if Blizzard can solve that, they might have a chance.
Yeah, I think if they can fix their spectator client, they definitely have a chance. But like, as it is right now, I mean, you're telling me that people are like actually bidding like millions of dollars for a chance to like build the stadium. I mean, as it is right now, like I couldn't see myself wanting to watch it. Could any of you guys see yourselves wanting to watch it?
No, but I don't watch, like, there's a lot of things I don't watch, dude. I don't watch TV, for instance, but it's like, I respect the people that do, you know, it's an enjoyable medium, but I don't watch certain TV, I don't watch Westworld and everyone's going crazy over it, you know? I think that I don't watch CS:GO and it's going crazy. I think there's a chance it does really well, you know? I think if it does do well, it's only good things for us, though, so I hope it does do well.
I hope it does do well, too. If it helps the league industry, then I'm all for it, but
yeah, man,
hard to believe though.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe. So let's just move on to the next one. So roster leaks are hot right now, dude. Oh, Keith, what are you smiling about? You want to talk about some roster leaks? Dude, what are you smiling about? You want to leak something big and juicy right here?
Come on, dude. I just came out of relegations. I don't know shit.
Fair enough.
Keith, as a player which might have to be worried about like roster leaks, like we don't know your full roster going into next year, and you're not going to tell us. Probably not. I mean, maybe you might tell us. Come on, but we don't know. But what are you guys ever afraid? Like, what happens if your roster gets leaked early? Is that like really bad for you guys? Like how is the leak on the end of being one of the pro players?
I don't think roster leaks are damaging that much for teams. Like, what did you say could happen if people know your roster? Is there like something you can do?
Tell us who's going to be on your team next year.
Me?
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me throw this one.
No, that was the wrong answer. I meant Froggen, dude. Froggen.
Yeah, tell us who's going to be on Echo Fox, not on your team, because Keith, you have the potential of being on TSM, right?
No.
Wait, okay, well, shit, dude. Well, there it goes. There you go.
You and I were on potential candidates. See that meme, dude? Holy, or it's not a meme, serious.
Yeah.
Did you try that, bro?
Alright, fair enough. I mean, you don't think roster leaks though matter at all? I mean, I agree. Like, it's no one like, oh my god, we found out who this team's gonna. Let's devise a plan that we can use now.
Yeah, there's no counter.
Yeah, it's just like that shit doesn't make any difference. Well, let's say there was a roster leak. So I remember I had a game with you. Let's say there's a roster leak where Echo Fox replaced you with Apollo Price. What would happen then?
What do you mean? What would happen? You're saying what would I do, or how would they do?
How would the league community as a whole react to a roster leak like that? Like what would the league community as a whole, like the competitive community, would TSM start devising a play? Like, does TSM have a strategy to beat KeithMcBrief? And they have to just erase it all and start devising a strategy to beat Apollo Price, or what?
To be real, they probably wouldn't give a shit. Their AD was me, Apollo, or like any other AD.
Wait, you don't think? I mean, so I mean, for the casual fans, you don't think that player or teams like analysts, they don't come up with individual strats for each player? Like, okay, Froggen likes to really do this, and we're gonna abuse this by doing this. You don't think teams do that?
They definitely do that. The players have different tendencies for sure, but if they're tendencies that you can exploit so hard that you win, then you're not a good pro, I think. But I mean, I guess that happened to us, right? We were fucking 10th place, so I guess we were exploited a lot, huh?
Well, shit, dude.
I don't know, man.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but
dude,
I don't think roster leaks really have that much of effect on like anything. Like, the only thing it affects is the org, because they want the views to like, hey, dude, we're announcing that we just fucking did this shit, and it's like, all right, that's great. But
I mean, to go off on your one point, some people do prepare against certain players, especially when I work with COG. I know COG does this specifically. Like, they'll talk about like warning patterns, like tendencies that the player will happen, and if like you're looking to invade, where to go, and they craft like level ones based on the players they play against sometimes. And I think although COG may be on the forefront in terms of in NA on doing that, I don't think anyone like other NA teams may be doing it to the extent that they've done it for some people or some teams. I think that it's definitely like true that like even the best player in North America, like Bjergsen, has tendencies that you can like work against him. It's not even like weaknesses as much as like, oh, well, he prefers to ward this bush most of the times on certain timings, so that when you're looking to gank him, try to go this angle or try to go that angle. Like, I think that I don't know, everyone has tendencies, and there's stuff that like their coach works with to like make sure it's not a weakness, and the other coach works with to exploit.
all right, fair enough. So let's just get it underway. So what roster leaks do you want to do on the show, Keith? Any? I'm just gonna ask, like, do you want to leak any rosters right now?
I mean, I can make speculation. Maybe like an educated guess.
Okay, so let's
definitely no leaks.
Okay, let's make a speculative, educated guess on TSM's AD.
For me, I think if I had to guess, they would either have Forgiven or Piglet.
All right, so it's Forgiven or Piglet, guys. Thank you.
But so,
are you speculation? Educated? No, not educated. Just a guess, honestly. I mean, they freaking announced we're gonna have a high-profile veteran AD, so it's probably not like Cody's son or me, because I'm not.
You don't think it's gonna be Cody's son, though?
You think he's a veteran?
I mean, he plays like he is.
Soloky veteran, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you trying to downplay his achievements?
Of course not, dude. I'm a humble player. I don't flame.
Alright, fair enough. You don't think my man Cody's son, you don't think Massacre 8 could make his presence known in the LCS on TSM?
Just judging from their announcement, I think it's unlikely.
But if their announcement was a clever ruse and Cody's son did end up on TSM, would you rate them as the best team in North America?
I think they would be worse than when they had Double Lift.
But do you...
What?
You really think that Cody Sun's a worse AD than Double Lift?
Wait, what? You cut off again? Hello?
You really think Cody Sun's a worse AD than Double Lift?
Well, yes.
Well,
I think that.
Wait, you think that?
I
Wait,
don't know why I hesitated.
wait. So, according to Reddit, Double Lift's washed up, and he's never going to go pro again. And Cody Sun is the future that NALCS needs. Do you not agree with that, Keith?
Okay, let's lay down some facts here. Cody Sun, rank 2 NA solo queue, right? Season 6.
Yes.
I was season 5, rank 1 NA solo queue. Look where I ended up. So what's gonna happen?
Straight in the LCS with veteran European mid laner.
10th place, almost relegated.
Wait, but let me just for real though, how would you rate Cody Sun? Do you think that he is the next, like, he's the future of NA? Do you think Cody Sun's the future of NA?
No.
Do you,
I mean, what defines future of NA?
Like people are hyping this guy up as like the best homegrown talent of North America, dude. Like he's the best AD of North America.
Dude, you're kidding me, dude. I've never seen any
Wait, I'm not even trolling you. You've never seen that.
I've never seen this fucking hyping up of him. I mean, they're probably like, wow, talent, NA talent. He's decent, probably gonna be good. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. He could be good.
All right. Let's just leave it at that then. Sky, you got any juicy leaks for us?
No, I mean, I didn't. Aside from the stuff that's like obvious, which is, I don't think the Immortals roster will stay the same.
That's for sure.
I think that there's no way that 5 players who played on Immortals will play for Immortals next year.
they put out a video like, what we look for in an Immortal. Like, that's just a dead giveaway, in my opinion. Like, what happened, guys?
Yeah, honestly, I think most of the roster announcements will be made within the next month. So it should be, what day is it today? I was told by some people that it would be it has to be made in the next a month, right? So in the next like 30 days, you just see the roster announcements for every single team in the LCS. And I'm excited because I can talk about that shit. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the future of North American esports too. So roster leaks, come on in, baby. I'm invited.
Oh wait, one question. Speculate with me. Keith, do you think there will be another NA native mid in NALCS this next year with Pobelter?
Hell no.
Assuming Pobelter stays in, do you think there is one more?
Hell no.
At least.
No.
You mean within this year there'll be one more, like that even qualifies into LCS?
No, I mean the rosters will be announced within the next 2 months.
Okay.
Will there be an announcement for another North American native mid laner?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I know one person in mind.
Okay.
I think it's good enough.
Is it Golden Glue?
Yes. Wait, you can at least, come on, you can at least say who you think is good enough.
Personally, the person in my head was Drifter. I think he's pretty good to be in LCS, but it's just maybe, probably. I think so though.
Okay.
I think he could replace one person.
You think there is a good chance next year we'll have 2 native NA mid laners? I'm excited, dude. No longer will it be the Pobelter plus Korean show. It's gonna be the Pobelter.
Wait, I thought Huni was a fucking NA player. Is he not?
No, he's not.
Oh.
I mean, well, I mean, Bjergsen technically is starting this year, but I'm talking about people who like grew up in the States, which is like
fair enough.
Only Pobelter, essentially. I think Hui grew up in France or something. France and Korea. I don't know exactly, but it's not native.
All right, fair enough. All right, then. Well, there's your rosters. Let's move on to the final thing, KeithMcBrief. So let me inform you. We do a little thing on this show. We do a little thing on Beyond the Rift where we like to take questions live on a Discord Q&A Beyond the Rift server. The viewers will join to ask questions, and then us as hosts will choose to answer them. So are you up to the task of answering some questions?
Man, that sounds fucking fantastic. Let's get it on. Let's go.
All right, so my man, pay tribute, coming straight at you with the first question of the day. How do you think Flex Q will affect the Challenger ladder? I'm pretty sure that Flex Q. Wait. I'm pretty sure Flex Q is like normal ranked. Like that's just normal draft pick. Like no one's gonna play that shit, and it's gonna be dead once Solo Q comes out. Like, do you guys agree? No.
Well, I thought Flex Q was just like rank 5s.
It's dynamic queue up to 4.
Yeah, it's dynamic queue.
And the other ladder is solo/duo. So it's 1 to 2, and then the other one is literally dynamic queue.
Well, yeah, I think everyone's just gonna play solo duo queue. No one likes dynamic queue.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Well, there's your answer, my friend, on that one. So my man, this is a good question. This one's directed towards Keith. My man, Dick Lord 420 wants to know, how do you think Trump will affect esports during his presidency?
I don't know how to answer. Why is it directed at me?
Because you're in the scene, dude.
How will Trump affect esports? I don't know. Will he build a wall in esports?
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's gonna have to wall off a whole lot of fucking people then. But yeah, maybe, dude. Alright, this next one.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, you just have to try to keep up, baby. My man, Lil Elf, he asked at Keith, who has the biggest penis, Keith or Froggen?
What kind of question did we take you?
I'm just a slave to the chat. They want to ask it, dude. I gotta ask it.
Wait, cut off?
So who do you think has the bigger D?
Alright, well, it's definitely a known rule that the better player you are in League, the bigger dick you have. So, by logic, Froggen has the bigger dick. Not that we
come on, dude. You're gonna do it like,
dude,
come on. What a humble
player.
I respect that. Okay, wait, Nay's got a good question. So if TSM gets Froggen or Piglet, won't they have 3 imports on their main roster? No, because Bjergsen's a native now, so.
What? What the hell?
Wait, he just wanted to know. Burger King is native. They will only have... Wait, who's even there? Who are the imports? They have... Oh, Svenskeren.
Sven's an import, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there you go, my friend. Diablo1399, he wants to know, what do you think about Duskblade on Vayne? Have you tried that out? I think it's terrible.
What, I didn't hear Duskblade?
Yeah, Duskblade on Vayne.
It's probably not good.
Yeah, that shit's awful.
I'm pretty sure you should still go IE and Shiv and then like standard stuff, lifesteal or QSS or more crit.
Yeah, that shit's like super gimmicky. Don't fucking go that build. So my man Saku P wants to know, do you think there are going to be massive differences in salaries of pro players, or do you think there are massive differences?
Yes.
Well, yes, currently, yeah. What Scar said. Currently, yes, and with so many NBA owners investing into it, there's so much more money coming in, yeah, it'll get even bigger, I think.
Do you think that's a problem? You think that Rise should do something to maybe play...
No, I don't think it's a problem. I think it's good.
You know this guy's making a lot of fucking money then. I respect that, dude.
Well, maybe you shouldn't take my word, because I'm a pro. Nothing wrong with money.
Alright, I respect that. Kono wants to know, how do you think Assassins will affect the pro scene? I don't think it's gonna... Unless Riot does more for him, I don't think it'll matter. You guys, anything?
What do you think? In my opinion. Maybe kind of struggle, actually.
LeBlanc might look okay so far from what I've seen, but I mean, it'll make things more interesting if people pick him.
Yeah, definitely.
I just think right now there's like really abusive summer spells, and so like, how do you play an assassin if exhaust is in the game? Like seriously, and especially like you can play with assassins at all in against like these crazy supports right now, and exhaust just destroys assassins. On top of that, control mages get so much team fight potential because everyone can run Ghost. Ghost is actually stupid. I can't believe they haven't nerfed that summoner too. I think that both those summoners are entirely way too powerful, and until both of them get balanced, and I guess control mages get swept so that they get nerfed a little bit, I don't think assassins will see any level of play. They're fun to play, don't get me wrong, but like if you snowball on like a Victor, like holy shit, just talk to either of these 80 carries how it feels like to play like Lucian and the Victor. Like a Victor that's 3-0 compared to like a Zed that's 3-0, I think you can control the Zed a little bit. Trying to control a Victor that's 3-0, good luck.
Yeah, like Victor's more of an assassin. Yeah, Victor and Syndra are more of assassins than some of these fucking assassins, so it doesn't really matter to me the rework. My man Grook, this is a good question. At Keith, what's your opinion on the fact that Cutie Pie is a better ADC than you?
What's my opinion?
Yeah, what is your opinion on that?
I respect players better than me.
Spice Lord JJ coming with another hard-hitting question. Who would get smashed in a 1v1? KeithMcBrief or I'm a Cutie Pie? This one goes, I'm throwing this one at Scar. Scar, who would win in a 1v1?
Or is it like an actual 1v1 or is it like the Mundo Korean Ward Pit, Baron Pit 1v1?
It'll be an actual 1v1.
What champ?
Any champ. It doesn't matter.
I think maybe everything but Lucian I'll give to Keith.
You think I'm only good at Lucian?
No, I think Kitty's only good on Lucian.
Wait, what the hell? Okay. Wait, come on. I don't even play that shit anymore. I'm a dirty Jin 1 trick now. Come on, dude. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty close. It just if it's not on ADs, that would be more interesting. I have no idea. I think if it's not on ADs, then it's really difficult. But on ADs, you're both about the same, I guess. I don't know.
XL Conic wants to know best ADCs this preseason. I think it's like probably Jin. The rest of them don't fucking matter. What do you think?
Well, I think the ADs that run forever are just fucking dead. I think you shouldn't play Lucian or Ezreal. Ezreal maybe is okay, but it feels really bad. I think Jin, carry. Oh, I muted my mic. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Jin, Kate, Ash is probably okay. Double If on the other day, he said Vayne on stream, but
there's no way.
Maybe it's just his bias, dude. But no, that's it. Jin, Kate.
Dude, that's that retired mentality already getting a hold of him, dude. He's popping out for the solo queue play. Oh, dude, Vayne's so good, man. I'm beating fucking random ass players.
Goddamn.
Right. Alright, let's go. Velkiramara wants to know, does Jin still go full lethality or crit? Probably crit. Probably 100% crit. Yeah,
you go crit 100%. You can't go armor pen. Or lethality. It's so bad.
Yeah, that shit's worthless. And Dustblade doesn't help you. Like, you can only buy one lethality item. It's fucking Yomu's, and then it's not even that good, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bacon is life. After the fervor changes, will Warlords become the most relevant keystone in Season 7 for ADs? Probably.
Yeah.
You cut off. What did you say?
After the fervor changes, will Warlords become the most relevant keystone for ADs?
Yeah. Sounds right.
Yeah, I don't
Except
think...
for Jin. That's fire.
Yeah, I don't think very many ADs will run forever. It just doesn't...
You guys think Thunderlord's Ezreal is any good now?
Hell no, that's just terrible.
No. Yeah, definitely not.
Let me see. My man Zabulski wants to know, why does Thresh suck so hard now? Dude, I'm always hard on Thresh because he's a skilled champion that a lot of people aren't good that play support, so that makes him really bad. And then, too, like, he's just... The matchups he has are fucking hard. Like, try playing Thresh against Zyra.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, they're just like... It's not even fucking close. Like, you can't do anything against that.
I think the only Thresh matchup throughout the ages that people pick into is the Janna. The Janna matchup is good for Thresh. Everything else is really hard. Super hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother learning that champ right now.
I always thought Thresh was a champ that depends on how good you are on it.
Yeah, he's definitely a champion where it's about the player, not the champion. But because the thing is that, like, I have the mentality where if you're good enough at Thresh that you can make him work, you could probably be good enough at something that isn't trash to make it work and not be a useless champion. So, yeah. Let's see. Next question will be the one and only. DDoS wants to know, what do you think is the most important attribute of a player trying to go pro? Keith, what do you think is the most important attribute for a player trying to go pro? If you were a young KeithMcBrief, what do you think? What would you tell yourself is the most important thing?
I think it needs to be work ethic. So, like, how much time you dedicate to the game. Because, honestly, mechanics are, like, what everyone has, but not a lot of people have good work ethic and good attitude. But, yeah, that's what I think. Work ethic is most important for new players.
I agree. I think I talked to Keith a little bit about this, but I think that it's really hard because work ethic can not only make you a better player, but can make your team a better player. Like, you want to be on the team on that guy who works really hard. Because when you look at him, you'll be motivated yourself. You're like, wow, man, I haven't played enough today. Like that guy is still going hard, dude. I want to be like that guy. I think, yeah, work ethic is the thing that's one of the most important things. Like that and probably like the ability to work together, like as a team. But that's like more intangible. Like I think if you hustle, if you hustle hard, like you'll always be valuable.
I can agree with that. And we'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. That if you want to be the best that you can be, you gotta work at it and work hard at it. And that's gonna be it for Beyond the Rift. Thank you for joining us, KeithMcBrief. If they love you, if they want to see more of you, where can they find you?
Find my Twitter at FoxKeithMcBrief. That's me.
That's the one and only. You got a stream? You got anything else?
My stream is at twitch.tv/KeithMcBrief. I'll probably stream more when the split starts.
There you go, my friends. Scar, if they want to find more of you, where are you at?
My Twitch and my Twitter are both at Scara, so you guys can find both of those there. And that's the most important ones. I'll probably be streaming. I stream like 5 days during the week, and so you probably have to be streaming right after the show, actually.
All right, fair enough. And you know where to find me, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to be it for Beyond the Rift today. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful Thursday evening, night, whatever time you are. Goodbye,
That's
everyone.
a wrap for episode 16, guys.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Bye.